Hello. Happy Sunday to you. In fact, Sunday's best to you and your family. I am happy that you decided to spend about 30 minutes with me on Real Talk this Sunday. And so, if you're out there, go ahead and let me know that you are. And we're going to get started. And we'll be on 30 minutes or less. And Anton Gunn is having a special um, Facebook Live at 8:30, I believe, tonight. So I would encourage you to get on that too. All right. So hope everybody had a great weekend and that you're powered up and that you're ready to go. Because tonight we're going to talk about success and what does it take if you're going to become an entrepreneur and develop your own business, work your own business, mind your own business. There's certain things that you have to do. Um, Also, there's certain things that you should not do. So we're going to go over a list. And as always, I hope you have your pen and paper. If anyone's out there and you're ready, please let me know so that I can begin and we won't have to go back and repeat. All right, so tonight's session, um, I asked a question earlier on Facebook and maybe even yesterday. Are you knocking on the wrong door? You know, on the game shows, you get to choose door one, door number two, door number three, and sometimes you wish that you had chosen another door. But as on the game show, you don't get a second chance to choose another door most times. I mean, I don't watch a lot of game shows, but I do remember door number one, door number two, door number three, and you choose one. And I think occasionally in some of those, maybe you get to, if you're the grand prize winner, maybe you do get what's in all the doors. But thank you for jumping on, Diane. But what if you're knocking on the wrong door? What if your door number one is a job, and door number two is an opportunity? And maybe door number three is an opportunity for you to open your own business and actually mind your own business. But what if you keep knocking on door number one because you feel that, or you did feel that it was very secure? And even though it didn't meet your needs or provide enough for you to consider it a retirement job or a job that would help you to survive and thrive in your golden years, because we all work towards something, or at least we all should be working towards something. So tonight, I want you to be knocking on the right door. And when it says you need to ask, seek, and knock, if you ask and if you seek, and then you still knock on the wrong door, once you realize that that door is not going to gain you access to true wealth, then I think it's time for a wake up call. A wake up call, because there are different doors out there. And each day that you wake up in your right mind, you have the chance and the opportunity to choose where you steer your efforts and how hard or how long you continue to knock on a door that's not opening. So tonight, we're going to talk about success. And I want you to know that success does not come overnight. Success is something that you have to work at. Success is something that you have to put on your schedule. it is not wise to not be intentional about what you're doing. So success is not overnight, is not automatic, and success has to be planned into your daily activities in order for it to work for you. And to be a successful entrepreneur, I mean, you are calling the shots. You are opening your own doors. You are setting the hours that you want to work or that people can frequent your business, regardless to whatever your business is. You've got to have a system. And part of a system is to automate, maybe to delegate, but to make sure that everything operates smoothly. And systems provide you with leverage. Systems also, if you have a system in place, it can be duplicated, and you don't have to be the one always performing the operation. So systems are very important. So we're going to go over about 11 or 12 different items that I think that will be very important if you're going to be a successful entrepreneur. Okay. And I got this list, and it said, number one is passion. Number two is having a strong work ethic and being filled with integrity. So strong work ethics and integrity, that's number two. Number three, successful entrepreneurs are strong in their people skills, their relationship, on how they relate to people. They have strong people relationship skills. Number four, successful entrepreneurs are determined. They're full of determination. Number five, they are filled with creativity, and they'll let you know. Because if one thing doesn't work, they'll look for another creative way of winning. Number six, they are competitive. They are competitive. Number seven, they are self-starters. You don't have to wake them up. They get up and they know what needs to be done. They have a daily method of operation. Number eight, they are open-minded. Yes, Valerie, strong work ethics is very, very important. And number nine, I said number eight was they're open-minded. Number nine, they have confidence. They believe that they can achieve whatever it is that they set their mind and their hands to. And note I said the mind and the hand, because I said you can lie in bed all day long and talk about or repeat affirmations. But if you don't get up off your do nothing and do something, it won't happen. Success is not a silent treatment. Success takes energy and all these things that I'm calling out to you. And also, success in business, it takes connecting with other people, because you don't know everything. And just because you're venturing into a new business, it won't make you any smarter if you don't actually study and research and network with someone. You know, hopefully you will not open a business thinking that Your business may be unique, but you won't be the first business owner to ever have tried most of what you will do. So hopefully you would have done some research on someone that has gone before you, blazed a trail, opened some doors so that you too can try your hand at your business opportunity. So connections and knocking on the right door and looking for someone not who talks the talk, but someone who has walked the walk and not only walked the path, but they've had success doing it. So success leaves trails. So I want everybody on here to know that all of these things that I mentioned are very, very, very important. But for tonight, I'm going to deal with the first one, which was passion. We're going to talk about passion. We're going to talk about strong work ethics and integrity. And we're going to talk about discipline. All right. So those are the ones that we're going to talk about tonight. So first, passion. When was the last time you felt really passionate about something that you were doing? What is passion? A lot of people have it. Some people don't. A lot of people want to do things that they're not passionate about. They want to do it because they heard that they could make a lot of money doing it. Okay. But your heart has to be in it because usually you don't win unless somebody else wins. So if you're selfish about what it is that you're trying to do and you don't have passion, it's going to show. Passion is a strong, unbearable emotion or feeling or attitude about something. So I asked again, when's the last time you were really passionate about something? And if you don't have to struggle to remember, then you may be onto something. That may be the very thing that you need to look at opening a business because you're passionate about that. And the characteristics of passionate people. Number one, they are optimistic. They see it happening in their mind's eye. They believe in themselves. They have confidence that if it's to be, it's up to me. Another characteristic of a passionate person is they are focused on what can be rather than what is. That's a big difference. They're passionate about and focused on what can be rather than what is. Because if you don't believe you can, you can't. If you believe that you can achieve it, that you can become it, then you're onto something. Passionate people are always chasing the next goal without wavering. Without wavering. They don't faint easily. Whatever you're passionate about, you hang in there for the long haul on it. And they don't waver. And you know why they don't waver? Because they have the confidence and the utmost belief that it can happen. Passion covers a lot of different areas and a lot of territory. You can be passionate about a business, about a ministry, about a career, about a personal issue. You could be passionate about working with the homeless or doing mission work. But whatever it is deeply rooted in you. And think about the people who are protesting now. No doubt Some of them have been passionate about racial issues for a long time. But now, because the time is now, and it has surfaced the way that it has, and it can't be denied, then if their passion is deeply rooted, those are the people that you see that are lined up and down the street in one city or another, one state or the other, and they have their banners, they have their chants, they have their passion. They will walk long and hard to make their point. Passion will do that for you. It will make you get up earlier, work later. It will cause you to be very competitive. It will cause you to write the vision and make it plain. Passion is a driver. And in your life, if you want to become a successful business owner, you have to be in the driver's seat, and you have to put premium fuel into your tank. You might like premium, someone said you might like Florida squeezed orange juice, and you love that juice. But if you put that juice in your gas tank, it's not going to work. So you have to put your passion towards something that you're willing to work toward, and you have to be knocking on the right door. You can have the best orange juice, but it's not going to move the needle when it comes to putting the gas in that car and driving you and driving your passion. So you can be passionate about a lot of different things. Passion will cause you to persevere. You will keep going long after others have given up. You will move when you really want to stay still. You will run when you really want to walk. You will learn when you think that you already know something. But if what you're doing, if the door that you're knocking on for success is not working, then you need to move to another door. You need to figure out what is missing, whether that door, whether you have enough passion to kick the door down. If you're that serious about succeeding, but you got to know which door, because you can use a lot of efforts kicking a flat tire. That's not going to put air into it. You can lose a lot of time hanging out with the wrong people, and that's not going to make you successful. But then when you realize what you need to do you have the perseverance? Do you have the get up and go? Do you have the passion to make it happen? And passion will cause you to be laser focused. You'll know whether you're passionate about something. If you pick it up, you put it down. You forget about it. You let years go by. Then you pick it back up and you put it back down. I doubt that you're really passionate about that. So that may not be the thing that in this season, when we all have the opportunity to open our own business, home-based business, this storm is offering a lot of rainbows. As I talk to people going here and there, I speak to more people who are beginning to feel optimistic rather than pessimistic. They just pray that they don't get the virus, but they're working on some things. And I love that. I love it when I talk to people and I can hear the passion in their voice about what they want to do. Long before they may have the money or be in a position to do it, I hear the passion. And I love that. So again, passionate people believe in themselves. They have self-confidence. And thank you for getting on, Vivian. Passion is very important. Mary, none of us are as smart as all of us. And you are correct. Um, it says that if three strands are held together, they are much stronger than one strong strand. So I believe that. Passion is not about what you like. Passion is more about what you love. So when you're doing what you love, you feel energy. You feel the success before it even happens. You are very optimistic. You have something to work toward. You don't have to sit and twiddle your thumbs all day and say, I wish I could, I wish I could. What if I did? You know, wish it would, coulda, shoulda, I think is what it is. And a passionate person knows what it is they want to do. So passion was the number one on being a successful entrepreneur. So let's talk about ethics. What is that? What is it? How do you know when you're being ethical? Well, if you have to lie about it, you have to remember the first lie so that you can keep that lie straight. And that kind of tells you right there, that's a red flag. If you have to lie about it, it's probably not ethical. And if you have to do it in the dark, and if it comes to light, you're going to be embarrassed. Or if somebody challenges you on it, you're going to be brought out, then it's probably not ethical. And, you know, it says that we should work as we're working unto the Lord, because everything belongs to him and all promotions come from him. So, ethics is about moral principles that govern a person's behavior or conduct in the dark or in the light. It governs your conduct, it governs your activities, or it should. And in business, being ethical, having integrity, you know what? That's the best thing you can have going for you. Because people do business with people they love, trust, and if people can't trust you, they're not going to do business with you. Or if they do business with you and they find out later that you're not trustworthy, then they probably are not going to do more business with you. So you may have lost a client for a lifetime. Ethics is not only doing what is right for you. Ethics is about doing what is right for society and what your conscience will leave you comfortable and confident that you have done the right thing. So again, ethics goes a long way when you're talking about being successful in business. I tell all of the people that I work with, sometimes people come to me and they're like, well, you know, this is a case. And I was like, that's not going to work. And they said, why? I said, because I'm not going to sit there at the closing table and know that you are fabricating or that you're not saying what is actually true. I'm not going to be a part of that. So you might have to find yourself another agent. Or with a team, like with my team, I said, you know what? I can get a transaction. I can find a buyer or seller. I can lose one. And the next best thing for me, if I lose one, is to get two more. But my integrity is not up for negotiation. I don't reason with you on that. I say what I mean, and I mean what I say. I don't mess around with unethical things. And there are times that none of us are perfect. We may do something and not know that it is exactly done the way that it should be done. But once you find out that you have erred, it's upon you to correct yourself and not commit that particular offense again. And so it says that ethical characters, here's some of the codes. It says the 5 codes of ethics when it comes to character. And I'm going in the back door with this because I want you to understand that doing business requires something of you. It's no get rich quick scheme. It's no I win, you lose. When you do business, you have to compromise. And so that's why I'm talking about getting into something that you're passionate about, that you'll spend your time learning all you can about, and then how you operate your business. Integrity. The 5 codes of ethics that I found, it says integrity, and we've been talking about that one. The second one is objectivity. The third one is professional competence. Study to show yourself approved. Being lazy and being a sluggard and not having goals and not seeing the vision, not being willing to work hard, those things can set you up for failure. And a lot of people's business fails in the first year of operation. No doubt because some of these very things. And number 4 is making sure that you have the confidence and display that confidence and being ethical and not hiding behind a lie. And number 5 is professional behavior. Sometimes in certain professions, people are marketing, and I'll just say in real estate, and if you have to read between the lines what it is that they're selling, by not being dressed professionally or using words that are not professional, then you might want to decide whether that is the wrong door that you're knocking on. And you might decide that you need to find the right people, the right place, and the right plan to accomplish what it is that you want to accomplish. So success requires work. Yes, it does. Ask me how I know. Success requires work. And big success is not for the faint at heart, not for the people who want to give up. It's not for wimps. It's not for whiners. Success is for those who strive to win and win by using the right business principles. So get rid of the idea of getting something for nothing. It rarely is worth having if it's not worth anything. Everything free ain't free, and everything free ain't good. All right? So everybody wants what you have when you're successful, but they're not willing to do what you do to be where you are. That's another thing about success. Be careful who you follow. And I've been at a point now for a very long time. I don't say I want to be like anybody. I might like what you've accomplished. I might like what you're doing right now because you're doing it. You're really doing it. You're making it happen. But I don't want to be you. I want to be me. And if it's meant for me to do that, then there will be a way for me to do it. And it will not take away from being you. And I can be more effective if I'm me. Because if I'm you, may have to think about what you would do. But when you are passionate about something, and you know what's driving your passion, you know your why, you know why you're doing what you're doing, it's easy for you to be successful at it. Now, remember this about business. Not everyone is going to support you. Not everyone is going to support you in your efforts. So watch your circle. Watch who you share your dream with. Remember Joseph. Okay? So everybody ain't going to be for you. There are going to be people in the boat with you, taking up space. And while you're steering and rowing, they're poking holes in the back of the boat. They're in it, but they're not in it for you to win it. And some people will rather go down than to see you go up. So remember that about becoming a successful entrepreneur. You got to be willing to put in the work. If you don't, you won't see the return. In building a big business, you may have to get up earlier and stay up later. There's a cost to be the boss. And when you're in your own business, you have to pay the price. There's a price to pay. Success comes with all kind of distractions, people, places, things, stuff like the pandemic. It's a distraction. But how can you turn this distraction into an attraction of what it is that you have been dying to do? What it is that you are so passionate about, but never had the time to explore the door number one, door number two, or maybe you stayed at door number one because it was too hard to move on and try something else at door number two. So again, if you don't put in the work when it comes to success, you won't share in the profit. And every business wants to be profitable. So the people that that you want to win are the people that are probably wanting you to win. But as long as you know that everybody is not on your team, they may be by your side, they may be sitting at your table, but that doesn't mean that they are for you because they're at your table. You know, some people come and they sit down boldly, and if you look on their lap, they got a to-go plate ready, and they are takers. They didn't come with anything, but they plan to take something, and that's fine. But sometimes the takers will snatch the very passion out of your dream if you allow them to. So watch who you have at the table. Sometimes you may have to eat alone, but it may be worth it because you may need the solitude to get yourself back together, because people will tear you down if you allow it. If you allow it. People wanting to have success, but they want to wing it, not good. Have a plan. Have some systems. Winging it is not usually winning it. They want to work and feel good, but they only want to give it 75%. But guess what? They want what you got. They want 100%. You give it 120 to get 100, and they're giving 75, but they want what you got. So when you go into business, make sure you know what you want for yourself, okay? And watch who you follow. So make sure that you're passionate about whatever it is you want to do in life, and you want to give it 120%, because sometimes 100% will keep you even with the competition. You want to rise above that because you want to maximize whatever it is, whatever your gift is. that you're going to use to birth your business and to be a successful entrepreneur, you've got to work it hard. You got to work it when you want to sleep. You got to work it when you want to talk on the phone about something else. You want to be happy. You want to be filled with passion. You want to spread joy. But most of all, if you want to be an entrepreneur, you want to reap the benefits of your hard work. So that's it for tonight. Success does not happen overnight, nor is it automatic. Success has to be on your schedule. All right. So I put a challenge out, I think it was yesterday, and there was a video of a home that we featured for the day, actually for the weekend. And it is a beautiful, beautiful piece of property. And the video wasn't that long. And I asked for you to view the video and give me a few comments. And I would have two winners. I started with one winner of a $25 gift card, and the other winner was a copy of my book. And so the winners, and I checked just, I think about 15 minutes before going live, and I tallied up everything, and we had several people, not a lot, several people to comment. And the winner of the $25 gift card is Martha Eubanks. She gave some raving remarks about the property, so I know she watched the video. And thank you so much, Martha, for accepting the challenge. And the winner of the book is Deborah Patterson. And so, Deborah, if you're not on the call tonight, please inbox me. You have won a copy of The $1 Million Producer. And this book is filled with a lot of principles on finance, principles on doing the right thing ethically, principles on the fact that not everybody is going to be for you, principles on how to bounce back from a recession. And now I can probably write a book on how to bounce back from two, because in this book, we talked about the recession of 2008 and how I had to get up every day. And I felt like it was an elephant or a gorilla on my back. But every day, because I was so passionate, passion will take you places that you never thought you could go. Passion is crucial, critical, is a must-have if you're going to experience success in life. So I thank you so much for jumping on. Diane, Valerie, Mary, Vivian, Martha. Let's see who we have here. Diane says, Ecclesiastes 4:12, a cord of 3 strands is not quickly broken. And that is absolutely correct. Tammy, thank you for getting on. Congratulations to Martha. And I thank you all so much for getting on the call. And anytime that you have the opportunity, share with someone that we always offer something of value on our Winning Wednesday calls and on our Sunday's Best. And so I say to you, I appreciate you. I love you. I want you to continue to follow me, share, go to my website. There are other topics there that may interest you. And also, if there's something that you would like, a topic for you that you would love for me to share on one of these live segments, by all means, I'm open for suggestions. And so, have a good week, have a good night, have a good life, have $1 million life. And remember, success has a price. Are you willing to pay it?